Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. I don't know how you became president, whether it is by hijacking or by rigging, or by ambition or by cruelty. But listen to the voice of the masses. Nothing must happen to us in this country.
According to the news, as you can see, Trump threatens military action in Nigeria over protection of Christians. Tinubu Day hot seat. This is what Trump said.
Good morning, fellow citizens of Nigeria. My name remains just Aditong. I cannot explain this period. I cannot define it. Whether it is a period of fear, a period of panic, or a period of liberation has come. President Trump, via a Twitter message, not entourage, not delegate expense paid trip, not letter, just a social media communication, has passed the message to us that they are going to release or coming to take our country, or there is going to be war. However he has put it, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, you, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you boldly told all of us that you are tired of our insults, and then you have avoided social media at all costs because you don't want to have high blood pressure. Welcome, high blood pressure. That is supposed to kill only our president, but is about to gulp the nation at once now. Every day we come out on the space of this media, shouting, screaming, crying about insecurity on our children, about religion, about safety for our young girls and our boys, about the fact that people are dying in hunger. Our own government failed to listen to us. Lai Mohammed told you people a lie that everything is AI. You people think it's content creation. You people think it's clouting. You think we need attention, we need money, we are hungry. Not understanding that it is about humanity and our people. One man raised his voice against the killing of Christians. The whole world has listened to him. And Trump has shown the supremacy of power. And you people are still talking about sovereignty. There is nothing called political sovereignty. This is the voice of the lower level against the voice of the high and mighty. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. I don't know how you became president, whether it is by hijacking or by rigging, or by ambition or by cruelty. But listen to the voice of the masses. Nothing must happen to us in this country. We have cried and screamed enough. It is not about APC. It is not about us as a family. This is not Lagos that belongs to you and I. This is Nigeria that belongs to everybody. This is the giant of Africa that all eyes are on us. All of a sudden now, the Minister of Communication knows where CNN is. All of a sudden now, you people now have become content creators like us. The official Asiwaju Tinubu page on Instagram was contracted to some people. The same Renomokri that told us that you are a drug baron. The same Renomokri that fights every political parties just to favor one person has suddenly become the mouthpiece of Nigeria instead of the president himself. When last did you grant presidential statements? When last did you engage journalists? When last did you do any presidential briefing? Trump communicated only through WhatsApp, through Twitter. The mouthpiece of the global face, of the global stage. You ignored everybody. Asiwaju, it is not about the ambition to become the president. Your ambition is supposed to be to serve Nigerians and save us. Have you forgotten in 2014, January 29, this same you, Asiwaju, during Goodluck Jonathan, you said it that they were killing Christians. Can you see the outcome of Muslim tickets? Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, I don't know how you appointed Minister of State, Minister of Defense, let me list them, Minister of Intergovernment, all of you ministers. I don't know who you paid to. I don't know how you found your way there. But it is either you resign now, or Asiwaju should sack you and let them employ competent people. Asiwaju, Nigeria must not go down. Nothing must happen to us. This is not about tribalism. This is about we as a nation. This is about our motherland. This is about the masses. This is about the insecure. Nigeria is no longer home. Everybody in Canada, America, everybody, they call those places their home because home is where there is safety. Home is where the government feels the pain of the common man. Home is where the government understands its responsibility and not its titles. Minister of Foreign Affairs, you failed to initiate contact with American counterparts. All of you, what you people have been doing, end this Boko Haram rehabilitation program. End Boko Haram rehabilitation program now. You are doing peace meeting. You failed to do peace meeting. You failed. Asiwaju, you have failed. The best thing for you to do now is to accept failure and begin to reconstruct and reconsider saving this country. Nobody should attack us. There is nothing called political sovereignty anymore. I wrote some things down. And I want you to share interstate grazing should stop. Interstate grazing should stop with immediate effect. Publicly ban headsmen from carrying AK-47. This killing of Muslims has been going on. They call it Boko Haram. They call it insurgency. They call it all sorts. As you lay your bed, so you lie on it. You see, the way you sat down, the way you are looking, the way you portrayed yourself on this chair is the same way the international organization has snapped you and they are addressing Nigeria. You people now understand that this is a generation called woke. I call this English all the time. It is not about hierarchy of power. It is about listening to the masses. Are you willing to open your ears now? Are you willing to save this country? Asiwaju, nothing must happen to us. All of us are apprehensive now. Go to that page called Official Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Everybody is there now calling for Trump to make it faster than expected because everybody is tired. 61% of Nigerians are living in poverty. I did a video a few days ago. I told you 2027 should be the cheapest election. If only you listen to the voice of the people. You surround yourself with sycophants. People who cannot tell you the truth. People who don't give you daily briefings. People who don't understand, who don't report to you. Sheyi, you go to the north all the time. You share rice, you share money to secure 2027 election. Have you for once told Papa that things are happening, that people are dying? Onyibo people do not understand massacre. They don't see it. It is not a norm for them. We have accepted dying daily. 700 and something die today, 500 die tomorrow. Our children are being molested. A whole Minister of Women Affairs told me a few days ago that I'm rude because I am asking for the state to take responsibility of Ochayan's death. Ochayan's death is just one out of millions of children that the society has failed. And how did the society fail them? There is this Child Right Act that is supposed to be in effect, fully loaded. But we have a Child Right Act that is empty and has failed thousands and millions of children. I've said it countless times. If I don't do cases of child molestation, I do nothing less than 4 million in a day. Minister of States, Minister of Defense, Minister of Intergovernment Affairs, Minister of Communication, all of you should get out of those offices. You are incompetent. Now you are running from pillar to post, but you ignored our shouting. You think it's easy to be shouting? You think it's easy to be coming on the media space all the time, complaining? You turn deaf ears to us. But the international society has not turned deaf ears because this is about we as human beings and not about we as Nigerians. This is not about we as APC. This is not about we as Lagosians. Asiwaju, I have told you countless times, you own Lagos. Nobody is contending with you. You don't own Nigeria. You cannot rule Nigeria the way you are ruling Lagos. You cannot give instructions in Nigeria. You have to listen to the people. Take the people's emotion, security, safety, voice into consideration. Look at where we are now. Asiwaju, nothing must happen to us. Nothing must happen to the citizens of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The blood of everybody is hanging on your neck. Our safety is hanging on your neck, Bogu. This is not about greed to gain power. This is the call to serve humanity. Accept defeat. Apologize to Nigerians. Seek for time. Begin to engage the journalists. Begin to engage citizens. This country is for us. It is ours. Ile mama waniyo. Ile baba waniyo. Ile oyin, ile wara. Nigeria, it is our own. It is not for we, the Asiwaju clan. It is not for APC. It is for the masses, the common man, the Muslims and the Christians.
All right, so during the 2022 campaign for the 2023 election, there were a lot of rumors about President Bola Tinubu saying they wear pampers because in the peaceful body, they even call him shaky daddy. So they say Tinubu no they fit to become the president. At the end of the day, he later became the president. And then they now said, it was all rumor, it was never true. That time na rumor. With the kind of pressure where Donald Trump, they give Tinubu this period. He go need that pampers because there's no way he no go peace for body this period. Oh. The pressure is hot. So, according to the news, as you can see, Trump threatens military action in Nigeria over protection of Christians. Tinubu dey hot seat. This is what Trump said. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the buying of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into the now disgraced country and blazing to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious and sweet, just like the terrorist dog attack our cherished Christians. Warning, the Nigerian government better move fast. Oh boy, see threats. There's no way Tinubu no go peace somebody. I see a lot of people celebrating, oh, Donald Trump is coming to rescue Nigeria, you know. But at the end of the day, it's his aim actually to protect the Christians. Because whether you like it or not, this whole thing is a game of interests. But I like the pressure that they are giving to President Bola Tinubu. Before I come to Donald Trump, I love the pressure because he did the same thing when Goodluck Jonathan was in power. Just because they wanted Goodluck out, they were pushing different agenda, different things in order to get Goodluck out of power. As you can see, he said a lot of things. Number one, let's look at the first one. Yeah. So this is what President Bola Tinubu said. He said, the buying of Christians worshippers is strongly condemnable. It calls to question competence of Jonathan to protect Nigeria. An attack to Jonathan using the Christians, right? He also made a lot of tweets to target Jonathan and to target his regime, right? He said, on the matter of security, the buck stop at the president's table. Like in other countries, Jonathan is the chief security officer. Stop Boko Haram. He also made this tweet, a military and police force assembled and paid by the Jonathan government and PDP cannot serve national interests but their paymasters. He also said the sheer number of unemployed youth who turned out for job at NIS and the tragic buy in the albatross on the neck of Jonathan's government. The Kano attack is a sad reminder that we live in an unsafe country. It's a wake-up call for the Jonathan government. We must confront terrorism. So the same thing now. They put Jonathan for hot seat, And at the end of the day, all this tweet was made in 2014. Then in 2015, Jonathan was kicked out of power. Then APC came into power. So this pressure, whether they give her like her. But now let's come to Donald Trump. What is Donald Trump's interest in Nigeria? And how do you just wake up in the morning and say, oh, I care about the Christians in Nigeria. Let's go and help them. There's definitely interest. But now let's quickly look at something. Have you noticed that all the travel when President Bola Tinubu they do, they go America? For some reason, he goes to France, goes to UK, goes to this, goes to China, goes to almost everywhere, but he never goes to America. He does not like to go there. As a matter of fact, you cannot even see a picture of Donald Trump and President Bola Tinubu. Why? What's going on? What is the beef? What is going on with Americans, with the American government and Nigerian government? It don't seem to be... Do you understand? Now, but if you go back, you see that Buhari and Donald Trump gets something. But before Buhari and Donald Trump start to get something, something happened. Now, the first visit Buhari made to Donald Trump was on the 30th of April 2018. Meanwhile, Donald Trump became the president in 2017. Now, in that 2017, after he became the president, he made some statements. Now, as you can see, let's start with the visit. On the 30th of April 2018, former President Muhammadu Buhari visited the White House. At the time, Buhari was the first sub-Saharan head of state to visit American President Donald Trump at the White House since he took office in 2017. So he took office in 2017. In 2018, Buhari went to go and see him. But before Buhari went to go and see him, the meeting happened a few months after Trump allegedly made derogatory remarks about African countries. At the press conference, Buhari responded cautiously to the question about Trump's remark. So Donald Trump said some things. Then they were not asking Buhari that, but Donald Trump said these things. Do you understand? How far? But Buhari was very cautious. And he didn't really say anything. Now, what did Donald Trump say about African countries? He referred to Haiti, an African nation, as shithole country. Around January 2018, he referred to African countries as shithole countries, right? Then the African Union, as you can see on BBC, Donald Trump must apologize for the comment, African Union. So they asked him to apologize. Then after all of this, in April, this whole thing happened around December 2017 to like 2018. Then in January, he made the statement. In April, then Buhari went to the US to go and visit him. Now, this is a video of the visit, as you can see. Now, they spoke about a lot of things, right? They spoke about a lot of things. And then when Buhari left, Donald Trump now praised Buhari. This is what he said. Trump praised Buhari leadership in the fight against terrorism, highlighting Nigeria's battles against Boko Haram. He also noted that Nigeria was among the first African countries to join the coalition against ISIS and was leading regional efforts to combat ISIS in West Africa. Now, after they spoke about terrorism a little, but they now spoke about the main interesting part, about the economy. Now, you people need to understand that Nigeria is a country of interest to all the world powers. All the European countries, Nigeria is a country of interest because we have a lot of natural resources with bad leaders. Understand that Nigeria is a country of interest, a very big interest. But this is part of the meeting.
Support. Thank you very much. Thank you. Today I'm honored to host President Buhari of Nigeria at the White House right here in the beautiful Rose Garden. President Buhari, I want to thank you very much for traveling to Washington for these important discussions. It's a true pleasure to welcome you to our nation's capital. Nigeria is the largest democracy in Africa. As I conveyed to President Buhari in our discussions, the United States deeply values and appreciates Nigeria's role as a strong democratic leader in the region. The United States is currently working to expand trade and commercial ties with African nations, including Nigeria, to create jobs and wealth in all of our countries. We hope to be the economic partner of choice for nations across the continent and all around the world. And you see what's happening with respect to trade and the United States. We are being respected again. I hope all African countries and countries throughout the world that we also will be supporting you and that they will likewise support us in our bid along with Canada and Mexico.
After the meeting, they talk about economy and blah, blah, blah. Buhari shall go. Now, let's come to Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump became the president, the 45th president of the United States from 2017 to 2021. From 2017 to 2021, in 2018, him and Buhari don't turn paddy, right? Him and Buhari became paddy in 2018. Now, let's look at the Boko Haram attacks from 2017 to 2021. Right? From 2017, this is the amount of people that Boko Haram buy. Over 220 in that 2017, were 280 in that 2017 when Donald Trump became the president of America. In 2018 that he met Buhari, over 250. He didn't say anything. In 2019, over 280. He didn't say anything. He didn't say he was coming to come and save Christians. In 2020, over 280. He didn't say anything. Then in 2021, when he was leaving office, it reduced to like 70, 80%. Now, if you notice, again, we're talking about America now. If you notice, it was high. The attack was high in 2014 and 2015. This was when Goodluck was the president, right? That time, Obama was the president of the United States, and Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was the president of Nigeria. Now, after Goodluck left power, Goodluck said this.
The level of interference by the Obama's government was very overwhelming. It's not as if I couldn't have won the election even with that. But if, by my own thinking, and also the way some other people look at it, they go outside the normal diplomatic relationship, then it should be mentioned. Sending that person to Nigeria at the eve of election, after Obama even issued a statement directing Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, that tells you something. And we should not sweep these things under the carpet. If a foreign country, whether African country or even America or any other country, interferes with our own elections, we should mention it. Immediately the Chibok issue came up, we expect Nigerians to be concerned. How do we get these girls out? Within a couple of days, we saw people going to the US would bring back our girls' placards. How? Why? And of course, the Mrs. Obama received one of those placards. I cannot take responsibility for the abduction. I don't control Boko Haram. They are criminals. But as a president, of course, you know, it's not the president that go to the field. You have security and intelligence officers that do the work. Let me admit that, yes, maybe they do their best, but their best was not good enough for us to recover the girls. That does not mean that I'm trying to remove myself from any blame. Yes, I may not be blamed for the action, but I could be blamed that my security and intelligence system are not strong enough to be able to...
Now, if you notice, from what Goodluck is trying to say, that the whole Boko Haram attack and the Chibok girls is political, and indirectly is kind of pointing hands towards the United States. Now, if you look at it, it looks like Obama refused to do something. Goodluck, and they come and they make video. Goodluck refused. Okay, no problem. All right. So it looks like Goodluck refused to do something that they want. Like I said, it's always about interest. Goodluck refused to do something that they want. A day before the presidential election, this U.S. Secretary of State came to visit Buhari. Not just that, Goodluck had stylishly told Nigerians to vote for the next chapter, which is to vote for Buhari. Now, this is where Obama had encouraged Nigerians to vote for the next chapter. Now, this is where he said it.
Hello. Today I want to speak directly to you, the people of Nigeria. Nigeria is a great nation, and you can be proud of the progress you've made. Together you've won your independence, emerged from military rule, and strengthened democratic institutions. You've strived to overcome divisions and turn Nigeria's diversity into a source of strength. You've worked hard to improve the lives of your families and to build the largest economy in Africa. Now you have a historic opportunity to help write the next chapter of Nigeria's progress by voting in the upcoming election.
Now, as you can see, he said you have an opportunity to vote for the next chapter, right? The next chapter was obviously Buhari. Now, when did they make this post? It was 23 May 2025. When was the presidential election? When was the presidential election? The presidential election was around March 29th. So he made this around March 20-something. And a day before our election, they sent a U.S. representative. Now, ask yourself a question. What is the interest of America? Where make them want to talk for our politics? There's definitely something that we don't know about. Now, Obama became the president of the United States 2009, right? From 2009 to 2017, he became the president. From that 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, right? In that old 8 years, guess what? Obama never touched down this country. But he's talking about our politics. But he never entered Nigeria for one day. You care about the people so much, but you never visited to see how the country is doing. But you care about Nigeria to the point where you are telling them it's not time to vote for the next chapter. Do you understand? Politics, interests. Maybe Goodluck was not willing to be a boy to the West. Do you understand? Now, let's move. In the history of Nigeria, how many American presidents have visited this country? And when was the last time an American president visited Nigeria? Now, let's look at it. The first time was March 31st and April 3rd, 1978. Jimmy Carter, right? Now, the next president was Clinton. He visited in year 2000. And George Bush visited in 2003. And that time was when OBJ was the president. So the last time they visited was in 2003. 2003 to 2023 is 20 years. 2023 to 2022, that's like 22 years ago was the last time an American president visited Nigeria. But guess what? They have so much interest and so much love for Nigeria. They love us so much, but they cannot visit. Now, do you know the craziest part? Each time an American president visits Nigeria, something changed. Our economy go down a little for their own to go up. When they visited the first time in 1978, $1 was 0.606 naira. It was not even up to $1 1 naira. The first time they visited, $1 was 0.606 naira. $1 no reach 1 naira. The second time they visited in year 2000, it has gone up. $1 was 85 naira. Then the third time they visited in 2003, $1 was 114 naira. For each visit, our economy crumbled. Now make it make sense. The British went carry us as boy, were colonize us. They command America from nowhere. Back body full this whole thing. Do you understand? They back body full this whole thing. You see, when they say Donald Trump, he suddenly love Christians. Americans, and I see a lot of Americans tweeting, they want to come and save Nigeria. Bro, go and Google the Marshall Island. Go and do a research of the Marshall Island, Bikini Atoll. May you see what them do those people. Americans, they want test bomb. They face one place, test bomb. They throw them for one island where people they stay. After they throw the bomb for the island, they told them to go. Then later, they now said, oh, the island is okay. The people came back. The chemical from the bomb finished those people. Oh, you know what? SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob Square. That village under SpongeBob where you see like that. That sponge, the SpongeBob gongo. Now the sponge of those bikini people. Those people where they from Marshall Island. All those things where they see under that place. A real life story that they do cartoon for under. Those life under. They care so much. How? How? It is politics. There's nothing like he wants to come and save Nigeria. Save Nigeria from what? From who? We're having security problem, yes. If they want to do it, they should go and do it. But this whole thing that you people think Donald Trump is a messiah or the Americans are messiah now, they won't come help now. Bro, I may not like Tinubu, but bro, it goes beyond what you see. You people should be careful what you wish for. Let's look at Libya today. Although Tinubu is not doing as much as Gaddafi, you understand, Gaddafi is 10 times, 15, 100 times better than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Right? Gaddafi was doing well for his people. Then these people came up one day and said, oh, why is he taking so much time on the throne? Why is he this? Why is he that? And at the end of the day, they buy Gaddafi. Now, Libya does not have a government. Libya does not have a government. They suffer. Be careful what you wish for. Now, they are making it look as if it's about the Christians. They are making it look as if it's about the Christians. Well, a lot of people are buying. For me, human beings are buying in Nigeria because of insecurity. For me, it's not even about tribe or religion. For me, human being, they buy. human being, they buy. There's a need to find solution to the buying of Nigerians. That's how it is for me. Nigerians are buying, whether Christian or Muslim, everybody they buy. That's for me. But if they say that na Christians na in they buy, okay, and nationally welcome them. By the grace of God, all of us did together. But I want to tell you for free that this the way they see, there's more to it than meets the eyes. And why has Tinubu been avoiding that US? Why? You should think about all of this, you know. Those Americans want to see, so you think America want the best for you. And every day, dollar, naira, dollar they appreciate against naira, you know. Then they block una from coming to their country. They make visa very hard. They make visa very hard for everybody to come. You love them so much, but you can't visit the country. You love the Christians so much, but you didn't bother to visit them. Anyways, may God help all of us. And a lot is happening in that country, you know. Not be yeah, they say coup against Tinubu. Now, Trump don't come. Anyways, 20 elections still they come again. More they watch what they happen. You understand? But like I said, I like the pressure. In a nutshell, I like the pressure when Trump, they give President Bola Tinubu, and I hope he yield a very, very good result. Maybe the Nigerian government will sit up now. Maybe they'll sit up properly to make sure that they safeguard the lives of Nigerians. But at the end of the day, this is what Trump they do. It's a game of interest, not a game of love. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, go and learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.